wonder, is this too close for y'all? That might be a little too close. Let's see. Good morning. Your name is so small on my screen, so far up. But I see you. Good morning. It might be a little too close, so I'm gonna bring it out a little bit. Let's see. I think that's a little better. Is that a little better? Let's lift it up some. Is that close enough, y'all? Trying to make sure that that's close enough. Is that close enough? My plans for the day are to beat my face with this and this. I've already been up early in the morning since, well, I usually get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock anyway, because I got to give my husband his medicines and get him ready before my aide gets here. So I'm already up. But I found out this was in my mailbox this morning. I thought it wasn't going to be here till later, but since I found out it was there, I went right to my P.O. box and got my package. So I've been dying to show this to you guys. Not just this from Juvia's place, but also some items I got from my Sephora VIB sale purchase, along with some Stila. So we're just gonna have just about new makeup for me to show to you all around. Everything, foundation, primer, everything. We're gonna do all new today. So this is truly a first impressions live and unedited, okay? So ain't no telling what's gonna happen. All right. So I've already done my skincare. The only thing I haven't done is put primer on. And I hope that I'm close enough for everybody. Okay, I hope I'm close enough. Your outfit is perfect. Thank you. I did it on purpose. I wouldn't lie and try to tell y'all, oh, I just threw this on. No, I did it on purpose. Okay, so if I'm close enough, let's get started, okay? I'm gonna prime with my Smashbox primer water. Now I say that I'm gonna prime. This is not gonna be the only thing I use, but I always use this. So even when I test out other primers, I don't test them out without using this. I don't know how that's going to affect how the other primer is going to work, because I really use that also to kind of refresh my face. You know, it gives it a little tackiness. So it might mess with the primers I'm going to put on top of it. It might not. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I have Fenty primer and I have the Tatcha primer. So what I was going to do and am going to do, I'm going to put Tatcha on this side. When the different spray primer with the other primers, what's the difference using, well, this primer, this is a water primer made by Smashbox, and it is a set and refresh kind of spray. So it can be used to prime your face and just put foundation on, which is what I do all the time. I use this as my only primer most of the time. And this is all I'm using. And then you can also use this to set your makeup once you're done. It has diamond powder in it, okay? So it's going to give you a reflective surface, and it's going to leave like a tackiness to your skin, so that when you put your foundation on, it has something to adhere to. So it's pretty good for a primer water. It's not just like spraying your face with water. There is stuff in this. And it's good at the end because that diamond powder, like I said, makes the surface of your skin reflective. So if you spray it over your makeup, you're gonna get like a nice kind of glow. So I've just been really attached to that particular brand of primer water. I have some other things coming from e.l.f. because they had a sale. No, not e.l.f. ColourPop is something I have coming, and it has some other skincare stuff. So back to what I was saying, we're gonna do Tatcha on this side and Fenty primer on this side. Okay, this is my first time trying out all this stuff. Now I have looked at videos on this in the past, but I didn't refresh myself. This is a truly gonna be a live, like a almost semi-unprepared live. But what I do know is that you only need a small amount of this, and I think it's supposed to be patted onto the face, not particularly rubbed in, because sometimes it has if you use too much, it rubs off, like it balls up. So we want to try to avoid that. So this is what it looks like. This is the mini one. It costs like $20 something dollars. And it's got this is 7 grams of product, which is not a lot. When I think about, no, that's milligram. It's a little bit bigger than a milligram. Okay. So that's what it looks like on the inside. Do you have a channel? Do I have a what? How do you make the comments come back up? I do not know how you do that. Do you touch the screen? No, they don't come back up when you touch the screen. I need to look into that, how to make comments back up. So I'm going to put a little bit, because you don't get a little scooper in here. To use, dot a rice grain amount on face with fingertips and massage into skin. Do you know what a rice grain amount is? Okay. I know. And that's tiny, tiny amount. That's about, I don't even know if you can see that. See that little bit that I have right here? Okay. I'm fixing my mirror that's down here. If you see me looking down, I have a big mirror down here that I'm looking at. Oh, look what I did. I forgot I'm doing one half. Okay. Now I have the e.l.f. poreless face primer. And to be honest with y'all, it broke me out. The e.l.f. one did. Because I have sensitive skin. Web family, I don't have channel. You don't have channel. Okay, that was a rice grain amount. And it spread pretty good. I'm just putting a little bit here. I'm going to just let my gale come back a little bit so I can get foundation back on this part. Okay. So I feel like I put primer on that side with the Tatcha. Now I have to say to you, when you're commenting, my phone is like far away. You see how much arm length? Now there's a good foot after my hand, between my hand and the phone. So it's kind of far. So the words are like this little, and I'm trying to read what you say. And then they got the nerve to just flash across the screen for a couple of seconds. All right, now we're going to go for the Fenty primer. Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. And what are its instructions? Smooth, pore diffusing finish, extend makeup wear. Yes, yes, yes. There's no instructions on here, but I believe you're supposed to shake it up, if I remember correctly. That looks like a lot. It feels very nice. Now, one thing I can say is that it doesn't feel like silicone. You know, that silicone slippery kind of primer? It doesn't feel like that. It feels like a lotion. Okay. I like that. You see, I didn't put on a whole lot, okay? All right, now for the foundation. Ooh. This is the Juvia's Face I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. This is in the color 350 called Somalia. Again, that's 350 called Somalia. We're going to do what we always do, which is put the foundation onto this little mirror. Just going to squeeze it. Oh, wait, let's see. Does it have a thing on the inside? Oh, it's got a little... That's good. That way you know if your foundation's been tampered with. And it won't come to you all squeezed out all over your package. That's really good. Okay. So let's try that again. Squeeze. Oh my God, that was a lot. I'm not gonna need this much. Be careful when you're squeezing it out. Oh, that's a lot. There's no way I'm gonna put all this on my face. Okay. So we're just gonna dot it. We're gonna use a brush. Hold on. I had brushes already set out. This is what happens when you're live. I already had brushes set out. This will work. You could also use like the paint foundation brushes. I'm not using concealer today because I want to see just how full coverage this foundation is. Ooh-wee. I'm scared to put any more. Because this foundation is really full coverage. And I believe everybody when they say a little goes a long way. I believe them. I believe them. So I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of this rose scent spray and just dab it on the back of your hand. That's just a habit. There's nothing really all that special about it. Wow. That's nice. Now I used a little tiny bit, as you saw. And it's spread really nicely. You really don't need a lot. It's really like, it's very creamy. Okay, as you saw, I use a little tiny bit. Really, let me show you how much is still left on this mirror. Okay, remember how much I squeezed out? I only used a tiny T9. Look at all that that's left on there. You do not need a lot. They are not lying when they say a little goes a long way. Okay, now as far as color, this looks like a pretty good match. I used their chart to pick this color. Okay, they have a chart on their I believe they have a shade finder on their website now, but I use the chart Somalia. This is the shade Somalia, and I use Fenty 380, and that's how I matched the Somalia, because they have a chart, and that's what I used. So it's picking up a lot of the neutral that's in my face, because the Fenty shade picks up on the neutral in my face. So yes, Somalia is the shade, and it is on the neutral side. It has some olive undertones to it, so that's why you see it's a little bit, you see more gold in here than on my face, because this is like neutral, but it's a good neutral. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab concealer, I mean not concealer, but foundation on the places that where it's kind of dark. Okay, and I'm not doing anything under the eye. I want to see what the concealer is going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit, just the tiniest bit. Come in. It's on the chair, in the tray that's on top of the
dresser.
uh-huh.
Somebody the one that say
Municiprin. All right. Not too shabby. I like it. I like it. I like it. Once again, let me show you how much is still left on this. I just need y'all to keep looking at that. You know I'm gonna try to scrape this and put it back in this think I won't. Watch me. I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit. I'm gonna push the air out. Oh, it worked too. Then I'm banging it down. Then I'm squeezing the air out. Ooh, I don't want to waste any bit of this. It's, you know. So be careful when you squeeze it. Be careful. Just squeeze a little bit. Okay, let's go into the concealer. I'm really liking it. It's lightweight. I do not feel heaviness on the face. It is a soft matte. Ooh, I got some itching going on right here. Lord, them primers. I'm telling you, me and primers don't get along. I got itching going on right here. My cheeks are always the first thing to let me know something is wrong. On both sides of my cheek. That was a clean brush that I used. All right, this is number 13. I'm using concealer number 13, okay? Here we go. This is a really big doe foot applicator. It's huge. Y'all know how I do things. I only use a little bit. We're gonna put a little tiny bit. Because it's such a light color. Now the concealer, I just eyeballed the concealer. I had no clue. I was like, Lord, I don't know. I'm about to just wet this with my, this is just water. Okay, let's see. And that noise y'all hear in the back, that's my fan, because it is hot in my makeup room. For some reason, this is the only room in the house that the air don't really be full blast. Do y'all see how nicely that spread out? Do you see that? You saw the little tiny bit that I put, right? Because this right here, what I put right here is the same amount. Do you see that? Now, I'm going to tell you in regards to the primers, I don't see that much of a difference. Both sides was itching. I know that. I can tell you that. The concealers are good. They are good. They are not as thick as the foundation. But they are very good because I'm only using the tiniest amount. What are you saying? Let us know if you find you have any oxidation after a few hours. Yes, I will do that. Yes, people have been saying that it does oxidize. That's what I heard so far. I am not mad, you guys. So if you're the kind of person that likes to wear concealer as a foundation, I think you will like this as a foundation. It's just, I'm liking this. This reminds me of my Clinique Stay Matte foundation, like that soft velvetyness of the Clinique. It reminds me of that. But it's got way more pigmentation and coverage. Still very light. It dries a nice soft. Woo-wee. Okay, we're going to keep on going. How about that? Let's set. And of course, yeah, I am really so jacked up today. I don't have my, like, I only have a tiny bit. So I'm going to have to mix my under eye powder right in front of y'all. Okay, Dolce by Ben Nye first. I have to get some more of this. Y'all don't know how many years I've had this. Okay, that's a good amount. And then second, is my Danessa Myricks. This is her, this is called Evolution, right? This is the Evolution powder. Yeah, Evolution powder. Mine is in the color 3. And I'm gonna put this in there now. I'm gonna put it in here. And then the last thing I put is my Laura Mercier powder. And this is the medium deep one. Then I'm gonna mix them up. I'm just shaking it up. I put the top on it and I'm just shaking it up. And there's my under eye set. Okay, let's use it. Now we're gonna brush it away. We don't do any baking. Okay. Nice. Now you notice a lot of the luminosity that it had is not there because of the powder. But that's okay. It's not super flat or super matte. All right, let's do the brows. And then we're gonna move on. So far, so good. Now where's my brow pencil? It's gonna make me look for you, huh? Oh, here you go. This is the LA Girl Slim Shady pencil in the color Blackest Brown. It's gonna be like the quickest brows you probably ever seen on YouTube in your life. Some of you I know are waiting until it gets to Ulta, the foundation. It's supposed to be in June 3rd. They're also releasing a setting powder, if you hadn't heard. They're also releasing that in June as well. And don't even ask if I'm getting a setting powder, because y'all should already know the answer is yes. I'm a powder queen, so of course I'm gonna get the setting powder. Okay, let's clean up, because today the brows wanna do their own thing today, which is okay, because they don't have to be perfect to me. They really don't. All right, let's clean it up with some LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the color Toffee. And we're going to blend that. This is the Echo Tools brush that I've had forever. All right. Now I'm gonna set under that with this powder from ColourPop. This is the dark sheer powder that they have. As soon as I find that little brush. Yeah, here it is. No, that's not really it. Where is it? Where are you, brush? There you are. See. Okay. Like I said, the brows doing their own thing today. we gonna be alright. All right. Now let's move on to the eyes. This right here, this little added insurance, the BH Cosmetics concealer. If you don't have this and you want to stay in a particular budget, but you want a really good base, get this. This is in the color 117. And I have a particular brush that goes with this. Let's go ahead. This is it right here. All right. Oh, this is so wet. All right. I can't wait to dig my hands into this Nubian 3 Coral palette. Ready? How pretty is that? So let's go in with transition color. Let's see. This, this peach looks like a nice transition we can use. So let's start with that. My favorite transition brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. We're going into this color right here. There are no names on this palette. That I do not like. Whatever you start with, I feel like you should continue that throughout your brand. So Juvia's Place owners, please put names on all the palette shades. It matters. It matters. So we're going to go here. I just tapped that off just to do it. Okay, the pigmentation is there, as always. It's a great transitional color for my tone. I'm just going to blow it out towards the edge right there. just keeping it in the crease right here. Okay, so let's go to this one. Just a little bit darker. And we're gonna go to one of my Coastal Scents brushes. Is one of my favorites. This is the BRC 506 or S06. BRC S06. Going right here in the crease. Would y'all pay a few more dollars for a mirror on your Juvia's Place palettes? That's a good question. Answer that in the comments. Would you pay a few more dollars if they put mirrors in the palettes? Coming down. Just bringing it down. That same, it's the same color, just bringing it down. You definitely want to use a good base with these. And I'm not saying this not because they're not pigmented. But it's that peach color. And it's a dusty peach. Okay, now we're going to use that same brush. We're going to go into this deeper brown. Actually, I'm going to use a different brush because I'm going to use this denser brush. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. Can you see that? Really pretty. Keeping it blown out. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on for just 1 second. Don't go nowhere. You know how you make sure when you sit up that your shirt is pulled down? I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to actually run outside and catch the nurse before she left because my aide forgot there was something I wanted to tell her. So please forgive me. So it just passed the heat test because it is hot. It was hot at 10:30 in the morning, and I could feel the heat. You know how to. I don't know if y'all know about this. Sometimes the elements. How y'all left? There was two of y'all watching, and because I was gone for a few minutes, y'all just left. Y'all ain't right, but that's okay. I understood. I was gone for a few minutes. Anyway, you know how when the heat beat down on you, and it feel like an old man singing. Y'all ever saw that show called Showboat? And there's a song called Old Man River. That old man river. Y'all ever heard that song? Well, the heat, the sun, he was singing something. But I don't know what his song was, but it was oppressive, okay? This I don't know how my ancestors did it, y'all. Whew, my hat goes off to them. I will never be ashamed. Never. I will never be ashamed of their ability to survive that kind of heat. You think they got the day off when it was hot like that? You think a heat stroke advisory went out through all the plantations? What? Whatever. You was out there working. And if you fell dead, you just fell dead. This is so pretty. I'm glad I went outside because it changed the way I'm seeing right now. My eyes cleared out a bit so I can see a little bit better. This is so pigmented, y'all. But the great thing about live is that you can leave, come back, watch it later, because it's going to get posted. So, and it's a Monday. I know most people are working right now. So I understand. And if it seems like I go back and forth a lot, I do. I'm not even gonna lie. This is how it's done when you see unedited live. And I'm not a packer. Some people, they load their brush up and then just press it into the skin, and then they blend on the outer edges. I don't do that. I layer on my foundation. Not foundation, my shades. I layer it on and build layer on top of layer. That's how I do mine. You get the intensity, but you get the softness of the blend. Whereas packing will give you super, super, super intense color. Which is okay, especially if that's what you like. That's cool. But that's not my signature. Even when I do colorful looks, I don't do too much packing. Okay, now this palette is so glorious. We're gonna go in with this brown. We're gonna do a typical eye. I'm not even gonna try to front with y'all. This is a typical eye that you will find me doing a lot. We're using a brush. It's kind of flat. Ooh, that's a pretty, pretty brown. Oh my gosh. I know you can hardly see it. I wonder if this is... But it's so pretty. Oh, look how pretty that is. And it's so, oh, this would be nice just by itself. And these shades are not, there's not a lot of fallout. They're not crumbly, but they're not dusty either. Oh, wow. Look how pretty that is. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, all right. I'm scared. Okay. I know you're like, you scared, what? Okay, let's go with this one. You ready? I'm gonna use the same brush. Just cleaning it off on my little color switch here, which really is just a ponytail donut from Dollar Tree, cost $1. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine how this would look if I wet the brush? And I know you're like, well, show us, wet the brush. No. Wow. This is so cute. Trying to bring this over as much as I can because I'm about to go do one more layer. I'm about to go in one more again. I might need to use a different brush. Okay, now we're about to use this one. I know you're like, girl. This has like a icy, like a silver in it. Now I'm doing this because I have my eyelid closed as much as I can because I have these wrinkles in my skin, and to keep the brush from skipping. This is what I'm doing. Oh, okay. So that's cute. Now we're not finished because I'm a liquid eyeshadow type of person, and I just got these Stila glitter and glow eyeshadow lids. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Milani highlights in the color Luster Light. This is beautiful. I might end up using that, but I wanted to try these, so let's try them, shall we? Let's go with this deep, because I don't want to use this one. This is like a silvery, it's like almost white, follow the sun. And then there's this pretty coppery one. This one is called Sunset Fire. So let's swatch these. Why not? This is called Sunset Fire. This is by Stila. This is the Sunset Fire. That might work because it's very orangey. And then this one is called Burnished Sienna. Oh my God. Ah! This is Burnished Sienna. Oh my gosh. Look at the reflection on that. Oh my God. Oh my God. And let me swatch the last one for you. This one is called Follow the Sun. Oh, that's pretty too. It's like a yellow iridescent. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna go in with Burnished Sienna. Why not? It's probably gonna change the way this look, the eye look looks right now, but it's okay. This is ridiculous. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Shantae. Who is that person underneath? I missed what you said. I'm so sorry. This still oh God. Okay. It's so pretty. I could just do the whole, Jesus have mercy. But I wanted to do this one too. No problem. Hey, everybody. Hi there. First time. Have spoken since Instagram. Hey, y'all. What is this I'm doing? Burnished Sienna from the Stila pack. Remember? I posted this on Instagram. I bought this 3-pack. That's them right there. Okay. Oh, God. The trick with liquid eyeshadow is to try to get it down on that first application, because depending upon, oh my god, y'all, this is so pretty. I can't talk, it's so pretty. Do y'all see that? Is it translating? I'm gonna come in a little more because I don't know if you can see that. Can y'all see that? Oh, I had to come in because I didn't think you were getting the full effect of that. Now I'm gonna use Sunset Fire. You could take this all the way into the corner and just, because it's just that fabulous. You're not getting all of the sparkling that it's doing, but trust me, it's sparkling. Let's go in with, this is Sunset Fire. Oh, Shondo. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just need a minute. This is crazy. This is so sick. This is like, oh man, like what? This is ridiculous. I am just, this is ridiculous. I can't. That was the perfect set that I bought. This is so perfect. This set is gorgeous. This set is I might buy another one because they dry out over time. This came from Stila. Okay? 20 something dollars. 20, 22, $22, 22. It's called All Fired Up. And that's exactly, I have like the freaking sun is on my eyelids right now. Oh, jeez. I'm kind of like, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. I'm just, wow. I wasn't expecting that. As much as I mess with liquid eyeshadows and they be knocking my socks off, this is just like, it's the colors. The colors. So I'm going to go back in with this color right here, just at the outer edges. I'm getting a little bit of fallout now. I probably had too much on my brush. I'm gonna go back on this side. This is dangerous what I'm about to do. I don't recommend everybody do this. And I'm saying it's dangerous because you could mess it up. And you know my background behind me is just a moving because of the fan. Y'all. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with it. All right, we're gonna go to the outer eye. And we're gonna use a different brush. We're gonna go back in with this dusty, let me see, is that the color I wanna try to? We're gonna go back in with this orange color. I'm using a different brush. And I'm turning it upside down. It's kind of angled and I'm turning it like this. See how much color that just put right there? I want that. Because it actually needs it. But you have to be careful when you go back in and you've used liquid eyeshadows, especially glittery ones, because if you mess with the glitter too much after it's set, it can come off. So you have to be careful. And I just wanted to blow that out just a little bit more than it was. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Okay, and then we're gonna go into this really light peach color on the other side that I have not used. And go on top right here. Ooh wee baby. My. Oh Lord. So let's go ahead and do some under eye work. We're gonna go under the eyes with this deep brown color first and this packer brush. Okay. And now, here's that other brush that I had. Here it is. I'm gonna go to this orange. I'm sorry, I'm doing it upside down. This orange with that Coastal Scents brush under that. All right, and now I'm gonna pick one of these other colors. I think I'm gonna go, ooh, let's go with this red one right here. It's like a maroonish, and I'm gonna go in with this small flat brush and do that on the lower the rim. You see that? I feel like I need a little bit more of this brown, of the deep brown, so I'm going back into the deep brown. That's right there. Ooh, I got some of that shadow in my eye. All right, we're moving on. So, I'm not gonna fool around with too much else. We're gonna do some mascara, although some people will say you need to wing it and all this kind of stuff. They always want to tell you you should wing it. I want to tell them you come over here and wing it for me. No, you should wing it. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna wing it with. I need to take a sip. I'm so hot. That was root beer. Okay. So, let's see about winging this. Do I really want to wing this? It's just so pretty. I really don't. I really don't want to wing it. fighting it. Hold on. I'm looking at something. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is really adventurous what I'm about to do. Why not? It's YouTube. Might as well go all out. If I mess it up, hey, I just mess it up. It's only makeup, like they say. It costs a lot of money, but it's only makeup. Okay, I'm about to be real adventurous. So y'all pray. Some of y'all not watching it live, but say a prayer anyway, so it's good to pray. I'm going to try to use this Juvia's Place metallic lipstick. It's in the color D2, D-I-T-U. I have done this before with other things, so I just don't know how it's going to look with this particular eye, but we're going to see. I have to be careful that I don't make the shadow that's there crumble off. Did I do it? Oh man, that was hard. Let's try it on the other side. See how quiet I am? I am concentrating. I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's go ahead and use our mascara. Now we're gonna be building mascara. So you're gonna see me use at least 3. Notice I said at least. I'm sipping back now, and I guess, well, I don't see a whole lot of oxidation. Not a whole lot. Okay, the first one we're going to be using is this Koosh by Milk mascara. Oh my god. Lorena XO on Instagram hit me to this, and she did not lie. The other one that's similar to this but has a cheaper price point is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I think I'm gonna start out with this one first. Okay, that's the Exhibitions. Very nice. But the Koosh will actually, it was curling my lashes more, and it gives you more volume. Do you see the difference right there? I can actually feel the brush pulling my eyelashes. Y'all. This mascara is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Okay. I'm scared to put it on my lower lash line because the brush is so fat. But I almost want the extension so bad, I'm gonna risk it. There we go. Oh! If you have a really fat face like mine, don't risk doing that because you done got mascara all on your face. Okay, now for my Lash Sensational by Mascara. By Maybelline. I'm sorry. Trying to get up in my mirror so I can see. Let me try to look in the magnifying one. Looking in the magnifying one. That don't really help all that much though. It's got me back too far. Let me see. Okay, I think that'll work. I'm still out of frame. Okay. That was like an operation. Operation Mascara. Going in with Bad Girl Riri. Bad Girl Riri. Bad Girl Bang. This is also a great lengthening mascara. For us no falsies people. Can you see the lash? Can you see that lash? Oh my gosh, I can see him. All right, y'all. This is cray cray. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of this powder. Right here. Just to give me a cleaner edge right there. Okay, let's do some contour in the lips and then we're done. Black Radiance in the dark to deep. We're going in with this middle sculpt color and a basic slanted brush. This brush comes from Ashley Tisdale. Brush set from BH Cosmetics. Bringing in that fat face that I have, round face. Okay. So we're just gonna clean up the edge, and I usually do that with my Laura Mercier. Going back in with my contour brush, and we're just going to use what's left to do the nose. I'm squeezing the bristle. It's good. to blend away the cleaning we did, and then just do an overall with the MAC Mineral Skin Finish and Give Me Sun. Now for some highlights. We're gonna start first with the Heroin Glow by Juvia's Place. This is number 1. That's what it looks like. We're gonna use our Big Puff highlight brush for this one. Nice. All right, and I'm going on top of that with Nefertiti. We're going to get a smaller brush for that. Ooh, why did I shake out that much? Great day. Mama. Ooh, that's pretty. And I think what I'm going to do is use a little bit of that in the inner corner of my eye with that Nefertiti. Let's see how that works, okay? That works. Now for the lips. Grand finale. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of I need a dark brown. There we go. That's a nice deep dark brown. What color is this? This is by Nika K. And this is the color Cocoa. Yep. This is by Nika K. It's the color Cocoa. I need to come back out some now. There we go. That way you can see without me cutting you off. Now I'm getting ready to try something, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna work, okay? We're just gonna try it. We just trying stuff, okay? This is Night Moth. All right. Now we're gonna try. What was I saying? I was gonna try to do this one and this one. We just doing stuff. So my mother would say, you just doing stuff. You just doing it to do it. Okay, we're gonna try D2 on the lips and see how that works. You want to know who that person is that's still wearing metallic lipsticks? That's me. Just in case you didn't know who the market was for, it's me. Okay, now we're going in with Wet n Wild's, what is this called? Gemini. This is from their Zodiac collection. Looks like this. I have no idea what this is gonna do. This is like a straight up gold. Is basically doing what the eyes are doing, the lips are doing. And that's right on point where I wanted it to be. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over all of this with my Moxie lip gloss in the color Golden Glaze, which looks like this. And hopefully that'll give it the ultimate set off. Let's see if it works. think that's it, y'all. I think that clinched it. I think that was it. I need a little bit more highlight right here. There we go. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. Okay, so setting sprays to set with. This just feels so nice. We're gonna set it with the Smashbox primer water. I don't feel any itching anymore. Remember when my cheeks were itching? They're not itching anymore. Okay. That's the Smashbox primer water. Give you that nice set, refresh, and now I'm gonna go in with this hard candy setting spray. Love this stuff. This is it. This is it. So what do y'all think? I mean, eyes, I'm just like, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm liking the foundation. So far, so good. I will do a wear test. I probably will record like a regular video or maybe find some way to put them together. I don't know how that works with live yet. But so far, so good. It feels good. Very lightweight. What they say about the coverage is still real. Look at how much of this is still left. I just wasted all of that because I squeezed the tube a little too hard. Just squeeze, just a little tiny squeeze, okay? Because you do not need a lot. You don't need a lot. You do not need one full pump. You know how you would give, you don't need that, okay? Put on a little, and if you need a little bit more in areas, dot in those areas and then blend that in. I would recommend using a brush. I have not used a sponge, but just going by how creamy and thick the foundation is, a brush would probably be the best application to use with it. The concealer is very good. You saw how tiny of an amount I used. You don't need a lot. You really never need a lot of concealer unless it's just not worth anything. But you don't need a lot. So that just goes across the board with Juvia. They have continued to maintain highly pigmented products that will work for people of color, for those of you who have hyperpigmentation, any type of blemishes. This foundation will work to cover those, give you a nice smooth finish look. It has a soft matte finish. There is some luminosity. There is some luminosity, but it's not a uber radiant foundation, but there is some luminosity. And the less you use, I think the more luminosity you will see. But it does have like a kind of glow to it. I will say that about it. It does have that. But if you're going to powder, you may powder that away like I did. You saw when I put it, the luminosity was like gone because I put powder over that. But that just goes without saying. I did my makeup without any color correction, and you know I hardly ever do that. And I like what I'm seeing so far as the way as covering the deep circles, the dark circles, and I do have them. It was easy to use. It was really great. You have to get used to the squeeze tube. Like I said, don't squeeze hard. You only need a little. Y'all saw those little dots, and they were little. Just a okay? Don't overdo it because you're gonna be sorry if you put too much on. I'm telling you. All right. Um, Works well with all our other products. The coral palette. I love peach, so I'm not gonna have anything bad to say about this. Or the color selection. It does not bother me. I'm a peach person. I love warm. I love these also, and I can't wait to attack those and mix them together with these. Um, I think this is great. My only issue is that there's no names for the shades, and there really should be. To keep that continuity in a brand, I think you ought to put names on every one of your palettes. Don't stop doing that. Even if it's going to cut you some cost, just we'll pay. Believe you me, people will pay. We pay for more than just the product. We pay for the packaging. We pay for the continuity. We pay for the shade name. We pay for that. This, okay, well now we're gonna put on such and such. Oh, what's that on your eyes? Oh girl, this is the color so and so. What I'm gonna do, take out my palette while I'm talking to my homegirl. It's this color right here, you know, unless I got it in my purse. But if it's a favorite of mine that she always sees on my, oh girl, you always got that shade on and it's so pretty. Oh girl, this is the color so and so in that corals palette. Okay? It makes a difference. So I want the name. I'm speaking for myself. I want the names on the shades. But the palette itself, I think is great. You could even do a neutral eye. Look at this. With just this shade. You could do matte looks, neutral matte looks with the matte shades. And then some of these shades, some of these shimmer shades are not uber shimmer. Like if you want more, you can foil it and get more out of it. So if you're a person that shies away from a lot of shimmer, like super shimmery, these are good shades for that. I don't know about the metallics though, because I haven't swatched all of the shades. Okay, I really have not, but I'm going to now swatch all of them, and I will be putting a picture up on Instagram, and I'm gonna be doing a haul video and getting back to you guys. But as far as oxidation, there is some, but I do not see a whole lot. But there is some oxidation. Yes, there is. Again, I'm wearing the color Somalia, and the concealer color is number 13. And that's it, y'all. For this Get Ready With Me, it's just a plain Get Ready With Me. This is not a beginner eye, and this is definitely not a retro series. But I just had to dig into the palette and the products by Juvia's Place. Oh my God, y'all really did this. You really, really did. It's worth it. It's only $20, and it is, you get a whole fluid ounce for 20 bucks. Okay? All right. This is like, what, a couple bucks more than drugstore for the quality? Yeah. And then the concealer is $14. And how much you get in here? I can't see because the thing is real small on here. And I don't have my glasses on. But when I do my haul video, I'll talk more about that. All right, y'all. I am going now. I hope y'all enjoyed it. All right, share it. But we'll be coming back and doing some more. All right. And any questions you have, put them in the comments or hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat. Y'all know how to do it. Y'all know how to do it. But yeah, as far as oxidizing, I only see a little. It does oxidize, but I don't see it doing a lot. Not as much as the Milani Stay Perfect does. But it does do some oxidizing. Yeah, because it's more this color than it was when I initially put it on. So yes, it does oxidize. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all, and I see you in the next live. I'm always touching the wrong thing.